What's up, guys? What's going on? Today's rant, I'm going to be talking about Cartoon Network's Hall of Game Awards. Now, this is pretty much a sports award show. It's been on Cartoon Network since last year when Tony Hawk hosted the award show. And I just don't understand why Cartoon Network is airing a sports award show. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, they can have a sports award show, but maybe like on ESPN, on that channel, but not Cartoon Network. I mean, how many times I have to say it? Cartoon Network doesn't leave all this live action shows and these live action programming. They don't need it. And so apparently it's back for the second time. This year, as we all know, our lovable and formal NBA superstar Shaquille O'Neal, aka Shaq, the Diesel, whatever you want to call him by his nickname or whatever. Yeah, he's going to be hosting this year at the Hall of Game Awards. Now, last year I have not seen the Hall of Game Awards because one, I wasn't interested in it, and two, I don't know if it was going to be good or not. So I really didn't bother with it. This year, I don't know. I might not check it out, but I don't know. And when I saw the commercial bumper, the commercial promo for the Hall of Game Awards with Shaq with his head coming out of, rising up like a sun or something, I thought it was funny, when he said, "No problem, kids." And then he started smiling and stuff. And then towards the end when he's blowing the sailboat with a guy on it, and then he smiled at the end with his big grin on his face. But, that was funny. But besides all that, like I said, they really don't need the Hall of Game Awards. I think Cartoon Network nowadays is really, really trying to be like Nickelodeon. I mean, this is like the Kids' Choice Awards. So apparently since Nick has the Kids' Choice Awards, Cartoon Network wants to start having an award show. And it's very ironic that the Hall of Game Awards comes on February, just a month before March. Just before that month where the Kids' Choice Awards premieres. I find that very ironic. I mean, I know Cartoon Network and Nick were always a rivalry channel, but nowadays, since they both suck so much balls, it's ridiculous. It's like they're trying to compete to see who can be the stupidest and the worst channel. Well, it's pretty much a tie between you two channels because you were once great. You had great views. Now your views has gotten low because of all the crap you've got released and all this. It's just crazy. And I have seen a lot of the Hall of Game Awards promos on YouTube. The one from last year and this year, and I have seen so many dislikes. So many dislikes on those promo videos. Because a lot of people know that this Hall of Game Awards sucks. And that it's not good and that Cartoon Network doesn't need it. It's only like less likes and everything else is a whole bunch of dislikes. It's a whole bunch of dislikes, and I don't blame them. It's terrible, man. I mean, anyone remember the Cartoon Network 13th Annual Fancy Anvil War Show program special back in 2002, and it was hosted by Johnny Bravo, and you had famous stars on there, to honor people for their achievements and stuff like shows, and they did a tribute to William Hanna. The late William Hanna for his achievements for Hanna-Barbera. He had stars on there like Jonathan Lipnicki and Debbie Allen, Al Roker. Other stars like that. And back then it was very funny and entertaining. I mean, that war show was great. Too bad it only premiered back in 2002. Since then, Cartoon Network never came up or had any war shows like that ever. They never did. But I think they can have Cartoon Network these days, they can have award shows, but I think they should, in my opinion, have award shows like the 13th Annual Fancy Anvil award show they had back in 2002. Have stars, honor achievements and stuff. Just have cartoon characters hosting and presenting the awards and who will be the winner, stuff like that. That's what I think Cartoon Network, their award shows to be. Not to have some award show that's like the Kids' Choice Awards, except it deals with sports. Every category deals with sports. Okay? So, really, Cartoon Network, this is unnecessarily, and they really don't need this. So, anyways, these are my thoughts on Cartoon Network Hall of Game Awards. Tell me your honest opinion. Tell me what you think about them having the Hall of Game Awards. Do you think they're trying to be like Nickelodeon? And does it remind you of the Kids' Choice Awards and stuff like that, etc.? My next rant, I'm going to be doing a rant on SOPA. I think that's very important for me to rant about that. So, anyways, tell me what you think in the comment box. Have a great evening.